Hi gang, this is Mr. G from Mr. G TV and MrMikeGarner.com, and on this Monday morning the news is telling me that certain military generals are suggesting that we're going to have a war with Russia, and Daniel Andrews, who's the Premier in Australia, is now threatening that people who aren't vaccinated in Australia will have to be locked down until 2022 and beyond, and that if you want to enjoy your life and take part in society, get vaccinated, otherwise your life will be very sad. Who would have thought that would have heard language like that from any civilized society? Who would have thought that there would have been so many attempts to put us into fear? And I use the word attempts because it's a decision whether or not you're going to be frightened. It's a decision if you're going to allow this propaganda, this fear projection, to land on you. It can be thrown at you, but you don't have to catch it. It's like in the world there are guilt throwers and guilt catchers. Just because somebody throws guilt at you or throws fear at you doesn't mean you have to catch it. Stop catching the fear. Stop playing the game that's working on so many millions of people globally. Live in your own bubble. If you are okay, then just stay away from all this negativity. You can watch it, but use my favourite affirmation: that didn't get to me. That didn't get to me. If it's not affecting your world, then don't allow it to take any place or any space in your mind, in your brain, in your thoughts. Don't give it another thought. Today, I'm watching the gardeners on my land doing maintenance. I've changed the water in my fish tanks. I've been out on a bike ride. I've got lots of things going on in my life that are far more important than what's going on globally by these psychopaths who are currently running the world. I'm 65 and I've probably got another 20-30 years left of my life, and I want it to be a good life, a healthy life, a happy life. Even if I was 25 or 15, I would have the same attitude. I taught martial arts for 40 years, and I used to say, unless the problem is in front of you, you don't have to react. And even when the problem is in front of you, act in a balanced way, in a controlled way, and do the minimum to get the maximum effect. You don't have to spit your dummy out with all this fear mongering and all this propaganda. You don't have to become an activist. Become a pacifist. You can do things metaphysically. You can cosmic order peace. You can pray for common sense and balance and love and positivity. But I wouldn't let it play into your body. You have a body, but you are the controller of your body. Control your body, control your mind. Say to yourself, that didn't get to me, he didn't get to me, she didn't get to me. And get about doing things that are more powerful, more fun, more loving, that create positive vibrations, positive energy in your body, that build you up and empower you, and not this stuff that's designed to knock you back, knock you down, keep you in your place. And if you are put in your place, if eventually we are locked down, which is possibly going to happen throughout Europe, if you look what's happening on Australia, they tend to test things in Australia and Israel and then roll it out worldwide. There's absolutely nothing you can do about it. If you can do something about it, get about positively doing something about it. If you can't do anything about it, then just find peace inside. And that's why I've got Mr. GTV. And that's why I recommend that you check out all the free stuff on the Mr. GTV YouTube channel and the Mr. Mike Garner YouTube channel. There's 4 years of wisdom there, all for free. Or you can find me on Vimeo. And it's all for free. And if you want to talk to me for free, and if you've got any concerns, then I'll chat for free. If we do a session, there's possibly going to be a fee. But trust me, I'm here to help. If you want to chat, I'm here for that. Just don't let this stuff get to you, because it's not worth it. I'm watching the news, and it's the best hypnotist in the room. Switch it off. Watch the stuff that you choose and not the stuff that's being projected to you, at you, which absorbs through you and then affects you. Don't allow this stuff to affect you. It can only affect you if you give it permission to. And like I said, don't catch the fear, don't catch the guilt, don't catch anything that's negative for you. Anybody that's trying to play games with your mind, with your body, with your emotions, just don't let it get to you. You don't need anybody. You are powerful on your own. Even within a relationship, be independent of the good and bad opinion of your partners, of your family. Be loving, be kind. Don't be narcissistic. Be selfish to the degree that you're lovingly selfish, and do the right things irrespective of what anybody does to you, says to you, or throws at you, because it only works if you allow it to. And have the maturity, integrity, and the discernment to understand what's good and what's bad, what's true and what's false, what's positive, what's negative, what's loving and what's evil. Much of this stuff in the world at the moment is very, very evil. I've got my views on that, and if you watch the Mike Gnosis talks where I say come down the rabbit hole, and it's all free on Mr. GTV on the YouTube channel, you'll understand how I believe it's a metaphysical war that's being projected on the world stage through laws, through treaties, through legislation that are just acts of parliament that have got no legality. They're just people acting. That's why it's called an act of parliament, using legalese, which is NLP. It's a language that's there to fool you. Don't be fooled. Take your sovereignty back, take your power back. Don't let it get to you. Be powerful. Enjoy your mind, and don't forget I'm here to help. Keep checking back, and if you want a personal chat with me, I'm here for that. God bless.